What up, South Africans? What up, Nigerians? My people, how y'all doing? This one is gonna be an interesting video, and I guarantee you, ego choke. Ego choke. Yes. So, the South African government, some few months back, when Nigeria president visited South Africa, said that he was going to make it easy for Nigerians to travel to South Africa because the tension between the two countries was getting like it was getting too high. You get it? So the South African president actually decided that, okay, in order to benefit from Nigerian investors, Nigerian billionaires, Nigerian entrepreneurs, because we all know that in Africa they are the best. They are the ones that have the money. They are the ones that are bold enough to travel across the world, invest their money as much as they can. And South Africa also know that now that they are not in good terms with America, they are not in good terms with Europe, they are struggling to find their way with the BRICS, who are still struggling because BRICS never still stand. All of us who are making us, yes, let's join BRICS, let's join BRICS. BRICS is still struggling to have a foundation of their own. So South Africa knew that they have to open the door for Nigeria because Nigeria is the biggest in Africa. They are the biggest investors in Africa. They have the biggest entrepreneurs in Africa. They are the biggest risk takers in Africa. So the South African government, during that visit of the Nigerian president to South Africa, made a public statement that I am going to need more Nigerians in my country. South Africa government said, I am going to need more Nigerians. Not only does he need more Nigerians in South Africa, he also said he's going to be needing more Nigerian products. As in Nigerian-made products, South Africa government and their president said they want more of them in South Africa. And this sparked a debate online. Because it was not long, Nigeria and South Africa had a bold wahala. Nigeria versus South Africa bold, which Nigeria ended it in a high level. It was not long as well that Nigeria and South Africa had an issue over Chidinma Vanessa, where South Africa chased her away because of her Nigerian name. So it was like a blow to the faces of many South African citizens. Like, so this our president want to look down on us and tell us that he's bringing these Nigerians over, the same Nigerians who've been trying to chase out of this country. That was the reaction from many South Africans. It did not end there. Some South Africans went as far as signing petition. I'm just trying to bring you updates before I reach at the level where this issue is now. South Africans who were not happy with this move, they went as far as signing petitions. You can imagine how far these people are. Signing petition that they should remove their president from power because he wants to bring in Nigerians to South Africa. Can you imagine? South Africa said, we will sign petition. This man should be removed. He should be impeached. He should no longer be the president of this country because he wants to bring Nigerians to come and save our economy. We don't want our economy to be saved. We want to continue going down and down and down. And you guys can see why the president of South Africa made that move, because just recently you are now seeing Nigeria is back as the biggest economy in Africa. You are seeing the amount of Nigerian entrepreneurs and Nigerian investors that have traveled to South Africa. Nigerian banks buying over banks in South Africa. Dangote investing in a cement factory in South Africa. The number of Nigerian entrepreneurs that have gone to South Africa recently has skyrocketed because the South Africa president is inviting more Nigerians to come and open businesses in South Africa. One thing for sure is they know Nigerians do not come to that country to come and work. Nigerians don't go to South Africa to look for a job. Most of them, I'm not saying there are no Nigerians working in South Africa. There are some Nigerians who are working in South Africa. But majority of the Nigerians in South Africa, they are entrepreneurs. They create opportunities. They create businesses. And what is the backbone of every economy? Even till today, America does not play with small and medium-sized enterprises because these small and medium-sized enterprises are the ones that are sustaining the average economy. They are the ones employing millions of people. They are the ones making sure that people are on the street disturbing the ears of the government that life is hard. So the South African government understood that power and that value that Nigerians have. That's why he said we want more Nigerians in South Africa. Now, this is where the story is getting interesting, because you would think that after the noise and the protests from South Africans, against this move of bringing in more Nigerians to the country, you will think that the South African president will slow down on the matter and say, no, I'm not doing it again. Let me respect my people. Guess what? That's not what happened, guys. This February, the South African government implements the free visa rule for Nigerians. Yes, as I'm talking to you now, this February, all the talking, all the promises, all the say, I will make it easy for Nigerians to come. I want multiple entrance visa for Nigerians. You can apply for South Africa visa without a passport. Can you imagine as a Nigerian? You can apply for South Africa visa without a passport. All of those talks is now a reality. I don't know what South Africans will do this time around. Very soon now, they will enter streets, carry signboards, they protest. We don't want them. Ramaphosa must go. Ramaphosa must go. Very soon, that's what they'll do. Because that's what I'm expecting to see. Because the president of South Africa has officially declared that Nigerians are welcome to South Africa. That he wants more Nigerians. He's looking for many Nigerians to enter South Africa right now to come and help the economy by creating businesses, creating opportunities, building some relevant things. Because as it stands, everybody sees what Nigerians are doing. I've said it many times. When you look at the Nigerian economy, you see that no matter how much America, Europeans, white people try, they can never really influence Nigerian economy that much because the biggest investors in Nigeria are Nigerians. Nigerians are the ones investing in their country. And the only country in Africa that has that standard is Nigeria. You go to other African countries, South Africa, Ghana, Cameroon, most of the biggest investors in those countries are foreigners. And the foreigners we are talking about here are whites, Europeans, Americans. So by the time these Europeans pull out, the economies of those African countries will see pepper. They will see pepper of their life. But unfortunately for them, Nigeria did not give them that opportunity because Nigerian laws do not permit foreigners to dominate in Nigeria. Even if you're a foreigner, you want to come and build a business, you are welcome. But Nigerians must be part of the business. A Nigerian must be the board of director of the business. A Nigerian must be a shareholder in the business. And there is a particular limited number of shares that you must own in the company as a foreigner. So you see the advantage that Nigeria has over South Africa and many other African countries that's helping them. So South Africa president and their government has come to realize this strategy, has come to realize the effect, because they are not blind. The the citizens of South Africans, they are the ones being emotional. They are the ones because they don't want to make it look like Nigeria is bigger than South Africa. They don't want to make it look like Nigeria is better than South Africa. Those citizens, they are the ones thinking out of emotion. But the president of the country, the government of the country is not thinking out of emotion. It's not like, oh, am I just going to bring Nigerians to show that they are better than us? No, it's thinking of the impact that Nigerians can have on the South African economy. That's what the president is thinking. Meanwhile, you as a South African citizen, you are thinking of bringing Nigerians here means that, so we are bringing them to show that they are better. We are bringing them to show that they are better entrepreneurs. We are bringing them to show. So you are being emotional as a South African citizen. But your government is trying to do what is best for the economy. Because the government knows, at the end of the day, when the economy runs down, you, the citizens, you still turn back to that same government. So you are a failure. You are a failure. So you see why the government doesn't care about your feelings? Because whether a good or a bad, you will still come for the government. So the government is doing what is good for the economy. And the government has discovered the strategy that, no, the best people I can work with are Africans. Bring in African investors. They know. They are waking up. They know that if they bring in American investors, Chinese investors, European investors, the long-term goal will not favor South Africa. In the long run, all those American and white investors that you want to bring them to your country, they will jackpot. All the money they are making is being carried to another economy. You get the point? So these people are waking up. The South African government is realizing themselves and saying, okay, it's about time we look within ourselves as Africans, invest amongst ourselves. And any African country that starts thinking like that, we always want to hold Nigeria close, because Nigeria is a model to every African country. Nigeria is a model of entertainment, model in entrepreneurship, model in industrialization. Nigerians are doing it themselves. So why not bring them to your country to come and help you do it? Why not bring them to South Africa to come and push you? Why not show them the way? And Nigerians are free-spirited people. They know see, immediately the South African government said Nigerians are free to come. How many did you see going? Many of them, right? You saw many. I just started announcing this Nigerian is investing in South Africa. That Nigerian, this Nigerian. You immediately started seeing the impact because Nigerians are free-spirited people. They forgot about the xenophobia, forgot about the attacks on Nigerians, forgot about all the things Nigerians have been through in South Africa. They are still willing to take their billions and risk it by investing it in South Africa. Even though we thank God this time that your president and your government is the one guarantee, because anything happen to Dangote's business in South Africa, it's your government that will pay him the money. They will pay him his money. Anything happen to Nigerian companies in South Africa again, your government will be the one to compensate and pay the money. So insurance cover there. So if you South African citizen, you want to go and start doing shakara for any business because it's a Nigerian-owned business, thinking that you are hurting Nigeria, you don't know. You are hurting your own economy in case you are a mumu person. Let me just put it that way. You get? So for me, I'm happy that the South African president is actually trying to build a better relationship with Nigeria. And I recommend every African country to do the same because that's the song I've been singing for more than 5 years today. That Africans need Nigeria. African countries need to work with Nigeria. African countries need to collaborate and partner with Nigeria for them to experience the kind of economic growth that Nigeria is experiencing. And we have seen it in many other sectors. So this is a beautiful move by the South African government. Guys, it is what it is. Your boy Ajim Magzi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash the notification bell. Come back anytime you're free because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.